Hi, I am making this recording so people can understand where my wife is coming from and her background, where she was born, where she was raised, and attended schools, all that. Her name is Jill Melissa Donoghue, and now Morgan. Her birth date is
June 2nd, 1972.
okay. Where were you born at?
I was born in Kearney, Nebraska.
Where were you raised at?
I was raised in Holdridge.
Okay. So, you have a very unique family life, right?
All right.
So, let's go. Your grandparents, let's start with on your dad's side.
Yeah.
What was your grandparents' name?
Dorothy Donoghue was my grandmother from my dad's side. And if I remember right, I think it was John Donoghue was my grandpa.
Or Jack, yeah.
Or Jack.
They called him Jack. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then your dad had siblings?
Yeah, he had 2 sisters.
Okay.
My Aunt Kathy and my Aunt Peggy.
And then himself.
And of course himself.
Then go on. So, then your mom, what was her grandparents, or her parents' name?
Well, my mom's name was Dorothy Smith. And my grandpa's name on my mom's side was also John or Jack.
Yeah, but wasn't grandma or your mom was a Luke? It wasn't Smith.
Lucas.
Lukey?
I don't know if it was Lucas or Lukey.
I think it was Lukey.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Okay. But your dad's originally from Ohio?
My dad's originally from Maine.
Okay. And he served in the army?
Yeah, he served in the army.
And we appreciated it. And your mom was?
And my mom was a nurse.
But she moved to Nebraska City and went to school at the high school.
Yeah.
And then she went to, was it Creighton? Or somewhere for her nursing degree?
Yeah.
Okay. Now then. You come from how many? What about your family?
Well, like I said, my mom was a nurse, and my dad worked as a sports editor.
Mm-hmm.
And And I also had two sisters who are both older than I am. I'm the youngest. I have 3 children.
So your mom was a nurse. But let's go back. Let's go to your dad for a minute.
Okay.
He was very special in serving our country.
Yeah, that he was.
But besides being a sports editor, what other things did he like doing?
Well, he enjoyed playing the piano, and my dad was really, really good at it. I've heard him play the piano professionally, and he was really good.
Professionally, you mean?
Professionally, I mean playing at the Alley Rose, which is a restaurant in Kearney. He
Okay.
used to play there, and he was really good.
Is that the only place he did?
No. I'm not sure if he played anywhere else other than the Alley Rose.
How about the churches, benefits?
I'm thinking he did benefits, if I remember right,
Okay.
in church.
So with him playing piano so much, did he go by sheet music?
No, he didn't go by sheet music. He just listened to a song once and somehow knew how to play it on the piano. I don't understand how.
So they call that what?
Playing by ear.
Doesn't that hurt the ears?
No, that's not what I mean by playing by ear.
Okay. So there's a lot he did.
Yeah.
Besides raising the girls. He took what, history?
Yeah.
He went to some college, right?
Yeah.
What he major in?
I'm not sure if I don't know if it was English or if it was history. I don't remember.
Okay. But he always spent time with you.
Yeah. My dad and I spent a lot of time together.
Right. What else did you guys do? I mean, you come home from school. You said public school, you went to your room.
Yeah.
Is that where you went all the time? Hi, lady.
Well, I went to my room, if I remember right, most of the time after public school until it was time to eat supper. Then I came out of my room to eat supper.
Right.
And I'm not sure if I then, after that, spent time with my dad doing whatever it was we did, or
Okay.
if I went back into my room, or what I did.
So what do you remember that you guys used to do?
Well, my dad and I used to go out to eat, and we used to go to the movies and share buttered popcorn.
Right.
And my dad and I went to Disneyland and Disney World together. We went to Ohio to see my Aunt Peggy. Went to South Portland, Maine to see my dad's mother, my grandmother.
That was with the family, right?
Yeah, but it was also with him.
Yeah, I'm talking about one-on-one.
Oh, just one-on-one? Okay, well, let's see, what else did my dad and I do one-on-one? Well, we went to the park to feed the ducks together. We took walks together.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else did we do together? We watched TV together.
Did he fix your hair?
Yeah, he liked to comb my hair out. He seemed to like my hair.
Did he like it up, down?
He preferred it down. Because I think he liked the length of my hair.
Okay.
So I think he preferred it down.
Did you go listen to his piano playing, but just by yourself?
Yeah, I went into the back room when I was living at our house in Holdridge. We had a back room next to a stairway, and I would sit and listen to my dad play the piano.
By yourself?
Yeah, by myself. I would sit on one of the steps and listen to my dad play the piano.
Mm-hmm.
And I could do that all day long.
So, just curious, what young were you when you started just doing this?
How young was I?
Yeah, did you remember, how far back do you go to remembering going out to eat individual, one-on-one, feeding the ducks?
Well, I still remember it. It was from my childhood,
so
when I was growing up.
How young would you say?
I'm not sure how young I was. I don't remember exactly how young I was when we first started.
Okay, how about
doing
approximately?
I'm thinking I was, if I remember right, 10 or 11.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
And you had so you did all kinds of things together.
Yeah, we had fun together.
Some things your sister didn't get to do, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he used to read to you?
I'm not sure if my dad read to me or if it was my mom that read to me.
So.
I don't remember who read to me. It could have been my dad.
Okay.
When I was growing up.
Well, he taught you how to play different games.
Yeah. That he did.
Okay. So was your mom was a nurse?
Yeah.
What kind of nurse?
If I remember right, I think my mom was a registered nurse.
Okay,
An RN.
she stayed in Nebraska, in Holdridge, or what?
No, she was a traveling nurse. She didn't always stay in Holdridge.
Okay.
She traveled other places to do nursing jobs.
So did you do like one-on-one with her?
Well, unfortunately, not really. I didn't do much one-on-one with her. Not like I did with my dad.
Do you think maybe it's...
Which isn't how it was supposed to have gone.
Okay. How about your sisters? Did you do one-on-one with any of them while you were growing up?
Well, I'd listen to Janice play the flute when she used to play the flute.
Right.
And I'd go up to Janice's room and listen to music with Janice. And if I remember right, I think I ate Pringles with Janice. And I talked to Janice.
Pretty one-on-one with that.
So I did some one-on-one with Janice when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm. What else? Anything else with Janice?
Well, let's see. What else did I do with Janice? I think that's about all I did with Janice one-on-one.
How about Julia?
Julia and I didn't really spend much time together.
Okay.
Of course, Julia and I didn't get along very well either.
So you think maybe the thing with Julia and your mom and Janice and your dad, maybe, yeah, you guys did one-on-one, but would you think they were worried about your vision affecting the time?
My vision affecting it?
I mean, your mom could have taught you how to cook. Your mom could have taught you how to clean. You know, dust and all that. Well, you end up doing that anyway. But, what? You think they were just kind of skeptical because you're visually challenged?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Did you feel like you had to go to your room? Or did they just tell you to go to your room?
Well, it seemed like I had to go to my room because it didn't seem like I was allowed to do much else.
Okay. Kind of sounds like a Cinderella story.
It kind of is.
Okay. So you grew up in Holdridge. You went to the Opportunity, which is what, preschool?
Yeah.
Did you make friends there pretty easy, or they treat you like a freak?
I'm not sure if I had any.
Or just, I'm here, learn, let's play, let's go.
I'm not sure if the Opportunity Center is where I met Amy Richards and Amy Cope.
So they were good friends.
Yeah, those two are good friends. So I had a couple friends.
So you felt like they were friends? True friends, and not just, I feel sorry for you friends.
when I went to the Opportunity Center, I felt like they were true friends.
Okay. You did things, spent time with them at school and away from school?
Well, mostly at school. I'm not sure if we spent any time with each other away from school when I went to the Opportunity Center.
Did it come over and play house? Or?
I think Amy Cope did that later on during my schooling. Sometime during my schooling.
Okay, so then you started kindergarten.
Yeah.
What school was
I'm not sure if I remember what school that was.
that? Was that Washington?
I think so.
Well,
Washington Public School.
I guess. I don't know all the name of the schools up there. Okay, so kindergarten was pretty easy.
Kindergarten, I suppose, wasn't too bad.
So when did you feel like you were getting bad grades?
Well, I noticed myself getting bad grades when I got that D in science.
Which grade?
I'm not sure if I was in the 4th or 5th grade by the time I got the D in science.
Okay. But you enjoyed school?
Well, I didn't enjoy public school. I went, but I didn't really enjoy it.
Why didn't you enjoy it?
Well, because it didn't seem like I was able to get good grades.
Did they allow you to take music lessons?
In public school?
Yeah.
No.
Did you get assigned an instrument to practice on?
Well, I suppose I played the clarinet, but I had trouble putting the clarinet together.
Okay. And nobody takes time to show you.
And nobody wanted to take the time to show me how to put it together.
Even your family?
Even my family.
Well, that's sad.
I don't know why.
Okay. What else?
Well, I suppose I just didn't like going to public school in general.
Well, you got to participate in PE.
No, I didn't get to participate in PE. All I got to do was sit on the sidelines and watch everybody else participate.
Okay. But Lincoln Public. Yeah, Lincoln Public School in Holdridge.
Yeah.
That was what, junior high?
Yeah.
And how long did you go there?
If I remember right, I think I went there, I want to say one school year.
Okay. So there was a... So your family... Your lifestyle is unique. You just... You had... It's hard to believe what kind of lifestyle you have until you actually think about it, huh?
Yeah.
But your mom liked Skippo.
Yeah.
She liked watching Wheel of Fortune. And
Yeah.
well, you know.
Yeah.
But what'd your dad like?
Well, my dad also liked playing Uno. And he'd play Skippo off and on. And my dad liked to play Shanghai.
Huh?
Shanghai, the family card game.
What is that?
Shanghai is the game that can either start with 2 sets or 3 sets. If you start with 2 sets, it's going to take 3 hands longer than it would if you start with the 3 sets.
Okay. People don't know what that is, so...
I don't know quite how to describe it.
Okay. So, start with the game. You said 2 sets.
Yeah, 2 sets.
So, what's the object of the game and the rules and...
Well, the object of the game is to try to get the 2 sets before anybody else gets the 2 sets. And you can have 4 may-Is, 4 chances to may-I anybody's discard.
Okay, so how many cards do you start out with?
Everybody starts out with 11 cards.
Okay. So, you have to keep 11. You keep 11 all the time? Or how does that work? You have to discard every time, right?
Yeah, you have to discard every time so that the next person knows that it's his or her turn.
But how many can you draw?
That's a good question.
Or do you even draw?
I'm not sure if I remember. It's been so long ago since I played the game.
Okay. Let's say you're going for, what, queens and kings?
Yeah.
And I got a handful of whatever, I don't know. And let's say I toss down a queen.
Yeah.
What do you...
I could say, may I?
What if somebody else says it?
Well, whoever says it first should be able to have the queen. If I say it first, I should be able to have it. But if somebody else says it before me, they can have it.
So a set means how many cards of that particular one?
2 sets would mean, like, for instance, a set of queens and a set of kings, like you said. 3 cards.
3 cards.
3 queens or 3 kings.
Right.
And 3 kings.
So that means 5 cards in your hand would be nothing.
Yeah.
Or you could have 2 of a kind or whatever, but you can't use them. Okay. So, okay, you get done with that hand. What's the next hand?
The run of 4 and a set.
Okay, so what's that mean?
11
cards again?
The run of 4 could be
Well, do you get dealt a new hand, or is it?
Yeah, dealt out a new hand of 11 cards. And the run of 4 can be like, it has to be all in the same suit. Like, for instance, and let me see.
Polyester.
No, 4, 5, 6, 7 of hearts. It all has to be hearts.
Okay.
And then for the set, it can be different suits, but the same card.
King, Jack, King, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what?
Okay. And then the next hand is 2 runs of 4.
Okay, so how's that hand start?
Well, again, you start with 11 new cards. And then you have to have a run of 4 and another run of 4 of either the same suit or a different suit.
A run of 4. What do you mean?
Yeah, like I said earlier, 4, 5, 6, 7, all of, like for instance, the hearts.
Diamonds.
Or diamonds.
So you get to have it all hearts.
All in the same suit.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hearts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 diamonds.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8
spades.
17 clubs.
Yep.
Okay. Is the game over then?
No.
How many mayonnaise do you get with each of these though?
With each of these you get 4 mayonnaise.
So if you use them up the first round, that's it? You can't use them the rest of the game?
No, each hand.
Oh.
Each hand you get 4 possibilities to may a card.
Okay, next. So, okay. That's the end of the game, right?
No.
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 That sounds like a long game.
It is a long game.
Okay. God, it sounds almost as long as a Monopoly. Keep going.
Well, the next hand is 3 sets. And again, you get dealt 11 new cards. A new hand. And the object is to try to get 3 sets before anybody else can get it.
Again, sets are?
Again, sets are 3 of the same card. Like 3 jacks or 3 queens, 3 kings.
Man, this sounds like might be called war. Maybe you might get a little rowdy.
It can get rowdy.
Okay, then the next. Is that the end of the game?
No.
Okay. May I? Okay, so what's next?
Well, the next hand is a run of 7 and a set.
Holy cow.
And that could get interesting.
Yeah, considering there's 52 cards, right, to a deck?
Yeah, there's 52 cards in a deck.
Okay.
But depending on how many people you are playing with, you might want to use 2 decks.
Yeah, but if, like your family, there was 5 of you.
I know, there was 5 of us.
So you'd have to use 2 decks because it was 11 times 5 is
55, so
yeah.
We'd have to use 2 decks.
Okay, so
for our family.
Go on.
Okay, so like I said, the run of 7 in a set. The run of 7 has to be all of the same suit. Like, for instance, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of hearts or diamonds or spades or clubs. And then the set of 3 of the same card.
Okay.
And that could get interesting.
Okay. Now, is that it?
No.
Oh, my Lord. Okay, go on.
The next hand after the run of 7 in a set. I'm not sure if I remember the next hand. Not
Thank
that.
you. Thank you, thank you.
I don't remember the next hand.
Or is that it?
No, that's not it. I'm not sure how many total hands there were.
Well, you only have 2.
That's not what I mean.
I guess if
I don't remember what
I guess
the
if
next hand
if
was.
there's 5 of you playing, there's 10 hands. So that was something you guys used to do.
Yeah, that was something that we used to do as a family.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to say before I go to the next thing?
Okay, well.
No, that was.
I can't think of anything else that I want to say.
You gotta admit that your house, I loved your parents' house. The floors were always warm.
I know. Even in the winter time.
Yeah. And then
you wouldn't think that they'd be warm in the winter.
You were raised around kitty cats?
Yeah, I grew up around kitty cats. I've been around kitty cats.
Muffin. What are they?
Well, if I remember right, our first cat was named Tiger.
Did it roar?
No, not that kind of tiger.
Do you know why it was called Tiger?
Because I think that's what Julia named it.
Does it look like a tiger?
I think so.
Okay. Next animal?
The next kitty cat we had, I'm not sure if that one was Snowball, our white kitty cat.
Okay.
And then we had the kitty cat named Les. And he was the suicidal kitty cat.
What do you mean?
Because I don't know why he did this, but he ran into our utility room where my mom used to keep her washer and dryer.
Yeah.
And somehow he hit our heater that's in that room.
Ouch.
And he must have hit it pretty good, and it killed him. So that's what I'm saying, suicidal kitty cat.
No 9 lives?
Nope, not for that one.
Okay.
And then the next kitty cat we had, if I remember right, was Muffin. Not the Muffin we have now, but a different cat named Muffin.
Mm-hmm.
And then I suppose after we moved out, my mom got Smokey, the kitty cat.
Okay, but we're going just to where you're living there.
Oh, then I guess it ended with Muffin.
Okay. Okay. yeah, you used to do something with your sister, Julia. Didn't you go sit on the shed?
Oh, that's right. Julia and I used to sit on the shed when we were younger and watch my dad mow the lawn.
Is that all you did?
Yeah. And then after he got done mowing the lawn, he'd carefully take us off the shed and then put the lawnmower away. And then he'd go inside.
Well, at least you know you girls were safe.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another thing you were telling me. And you'll probably go, oh yeah. What about the egg thing?
Oh, I forgot. Julia and I used to, I don't know why we did this, but we used to throw eggs at each other in my mom's utility room where she kept her washer and dryer.
Hard boiled?
No, they weren't hard boiled, they were raw eggs.
Okay.
Which we shouldn't have done because that floor was either vinyl or linoleum. And that got slick. Because sometimes we wouldn't always catch the eggs.
Oops.
So, yeah, we shouldn't have done that.
Who was the better catch?
But it's too late now.
Who did the best?
We did it.
Who did the best catch?
I suppose Julia did the better catches. I couldn't catch the eggs.
Probably because your vision.
I don't know if it was just because of my vision, though, or if I'm a lousy catch when it comes to raw eggs.
Well, you gotta remember how small they are, too. I would have just done it with hard-boiled or plastic eggs or something like that there.
Well, we should have done it with plastic Easter eggs. Empty. But we weren't thinking about it. And apparently not.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, then you went to the school for the blind, visually handicapped.
Yeah. Which was a much better school than my public schools.
Well, we got to know each other. Let's go with the dorm. Okay, well, I gave you the tour of the school. But when you came into town, it was, how'd you feel when you, was the city, you kept it maintained and everything, or?
Yeah. When I first came to Nebraska City, I noticed that Nebraska City seemed to be well maintained, and it seemed to be a very pretty town. And I was like, I'm gonna enjoy going to school in this town.
So you felt the city government was working out really hard to the mayor and everything.
Yeah,
at
to
that time,
maintain the town.
to do their best to keep it together and
Yeah,
fix issues.
yeah.
Okay. The parks look nice and right.
Right.
You had Norman's IGA.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what'd you think of the sign for the out there by the curb with the flagpole and the flags
Yeah.
where the school was?
Yeah. What did I think about it?
Yeah, I mean, was it welcoming or was it?
It was very welcoming.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Because, you know, some signs get put out that are on a brick wall and it's hard to read or kind of ugly.
No, it's not ugly.
'Cause I think the letters
It wasn't ugly.
they were metal, I think silver. Silver letters on a brick wall.
I'm not sure what colored letters were.
But it was a red brick wall.
I don't remember what colored letters were.
Okay. Well, I know when I started the school, we lived 3 blocks from there. Well, when I was walking from 3 blocks, because I lived on 7th Avenue and 10th Street. But when you come up on the hill, like you turn the corner, all you seen was nothing but a building. You know, the trees, and then get up a little ways, and all you see is, I don't know if it's just my vision or is it yours too. I just like, okay, there's the corner by the parking lot. Holy cow, where's that sucker go?
Well, that's the same way I felt.
What's it do? Go 3 or 4 miles back or what?
Well, when I first saw the building, I was like, where does the building end?
That was just down by
Or is there an end?
Are you talking about where the gym door was?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you go around towards the back, you're starting to see at the very front.
Yeah.
And what was your opinion about that?
The very front?
Yeah.
You mean by the front door?
No, you go from the parking lot.
Yeah.
You turn around and you see, well, the dorms would have been on the right side, the left side would have been the classrooms. But you see the big space in between, which is the breezeway.
Yeah.
But you had the walls stick out, you know, for the dorm and the class.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
I was like, okay.
So it was
I thought that was interesting.
the way it just went on and on and on.
Yeah.
You didn't even see the playground until you walked the sidewalk or go to the end of the sidewalk where it loops around to go to the back.
Yeah.
And then that loop was huge. It was just a constant building.
I know.
Okay, so now what? You were all excited to meet the teachers and
Yeah.
what?
Well, I was excited to meet the teachers. And I was excited to,
Catch up with me.
yeah, catch up with you again.
What about mustard?
Not that kind of ketchup.
Okay. It's nice just to be able to go to sitting down and eat and get up and don't worry about trays and
True.
dishes and
Yeah.
so when you took the tour of the school, what kind of just caught your eye and you wanted to, this is it. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. I'm home.
Well, when I took
Leave my luggage, but bye.
Yeah. Well, when I took the tour of the state school, what really caught my eye was on the dorm room.
Okay.
Because I really enjoyed my dorm room because it had nice big closets, plenty of room to store my hang-up clothes and my shelf clothes. And it also had plenty of room to store things on shelves. And I had a desk.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wanted to, I could put some things on my
Like
desk.
pop bottles, knock them off and break them.
I didn't mean to. I accidentally broke a pop bottle, but I cleaned it up.
Okay.
But I bumped it with my elbow, so that's how I broke it.
Showers.
Yeah, and I like the showers.
Did you have to go down the hall and share with everybody, or what?
No. I had my own bathroom. So I could take a shower.
You didn't have to worry about people knocking on the door. Are you coming out?
True.
I know that's what it was like at my house. Once you got in the shower, the tub is, we're waiting. Or when you go into use the restroom, line for me. Are you gonna stay in there all night or all day? Is that what it was like at your house?
Well, it wasn't too bad at our house.
Oh, I forgot. You had a bathroom upstairs.
Yeah.
For those.
We had 2 bathrooms.
So you had your sister's bathroom up there? Okay. Now what? So you had a bathroom by yourself. Amen.
Well, sometimes I had a bathmate. I've had a Rhoda Hayes as a bathmate. I've had a Renee Kinney as a bathmate. And a dorm mate.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But so you enjoyed the pop room.
Yes, and I enjoyed the pop room.
The
I
bottles.
especially enjoyed the glass bottles.
Yeah, I used to blow one.
I know, I used to blow across the top of the pop bottle.
I used to tap on them.
I know.
Then what?
Well, and I also liked the bowling alley.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty neat.
Well.
Especially since the public school didn't have a bowling alley.
And the swimming pool.
Yep, and a swimming pool. I enjoyed the swimming pool.
And you got to participate in.
And I got to participate in physical education.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just sitting on the sidelines watching everybody else.
And you took instrument.
Yeah, and I like music. I love music.
So.
I loved the musical programs, the recitals. I liked the piano lessons. I liked singing. I liked it all.
Okay. You did speech, you did cheerleading.
Yeah, I've done those.
So you did cheerleading how long?
I've done cheerleading for, counting candy bar wrestling though, it'd be 4 years.
Right. And then, but that's not typical cheerleading like high school and middle school. Because they have cheerleaders for basketball and or whatever you call it, basketball and volleyball and wrestling.
Yeah.
And football.
Yeah.
We didn't have football, we didn't have volleyball, we didn't have basketball, but we didn't have games. Right?
Right.
So you're only cheerleading for one sport. And then your track.
Yeah.
What about track?
Well, I did track for 3 years.
Okay. So cheerleading and track, was that, you just stayed at the school?
No. I traveled for cheerleading and track. I didn't just stay at the school.
Okay. And then you got speech was how long?
I only did speech 1 year.
Okay.
When I was 16.
A dance class?
Yeah. I did dance class.
Yeah. Anything else?
Well, let's see.
You went out with the dorm to eat. You went with the dorm shopping.
Yeah.
We did during our dance. We never had prom, but
we had school dances.
Yep. And they were special because we had the first song we danced to.
Yep. Could I Have This Dance by Anne Murray.
Right. Okay. Then transitional living. That was totally cool.
Yeah, transitional living was fun.
But
especially the community awareness.
Yep.
When we got out to do things around the community.
So when you were talking about doing things one-on-one with your sister Janice in school,
Yeah.
you would go up to a room, but how old were you when you started going, not back to Holdridge from the state school, you went up to Omaha?
How old was I?
Yeah, to spend the weekend with her.
I'm not sure how old I was at that time. I'm not sure if it was somewhere close to my graduation by the time I did that.
But
I don't remember.
You went out to eat with her?
Yeah, I went out to eat with Janice.
So
I used to live with Janice.
Mm-hmm.
Janice took me to my Tri-Tech courses when I used to take Tri-Tech.
So you had...
I remember my Tri-Tech courses.
So you did do quite a bit with your sister.
Yeah, so I did do quite a bit with Janice.
And you had summer jobs.
Yeah, I've had summer part-time jobs.
And they were...
Well, I used to work at the Citizen. I used to put inserts in the newspaper.
Mm-hmm. Is that the only job?
Well, at the Citizen, yeah, that was the only job. But then there was my job at the Methodist Homes in Holdridge.
Mm-hmm.
And that job was folding newsletters, answering phones, and I suppose sorting papers. I'm not sure if I had to sort papers or if I had to copy papers, but it was something to do with papers. I don't remember what it was.
Secretarial.
Yeah, secretarial.
Then what?
And then I had my part-time job at the Christian Homes, which is another nursing home in Holdridge.
Okay.
And that job was more fun because I got to help the residents. I play bingo, and I'd help serve them popcorn if they could eat popcorn. And let's see, what else did I do? I'd visit people. I'd visit the residents at the Christian homes and talk to them.
So you had quite a bit.
And I'd also help out with the games. I'd play games with the residents. So it was kind of like an activities assistant.
Sounds like that's what I call it. Then what? Any other jobs?
Well, let's see.
Did you work at the grocery store? Did you work at fast food?
No, I've never worked at a fast food place. I applied at McDonald's, but I didn't get it. I don't know why.
Oh, then I could have went down and ordered a Whopper. Right?
And I tried Kentucky Fried Chicken in Holdridge. Didn't get that one either.
So, if you would have got McDonald's, I could have when we come out to visit, I could have went up there and says, "Hi, I'd like a Whopper." You wouldn't give it to me?
Well, I'd have to say, sorry, sir, we don't have Whoppers here at McDonald's.
Okay.
We have Big Macs.
Okay.
Would you be interested in a Big Mac?
Yeah, I'll be interested in a Whopper. Okay, so did you work at a Yankee Dinky?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Inky Dinky. I'd help serve hamburgers and pop at Hinky Dinky. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
There you go.
I did have that part-time job. So I've had
YouTube.
part-time jobs.
Jill talks about how the chances for a successful pregnancy. YouTube Tim Morgan. Backdrop. YouTube. Backdrop. YouTube. Jill talks about how the chances for a successful pregnancy.
Okay.
YouTube Tim Morgan.
So that's pretty
Jill
much your
talks
back.
about how
Your
the
past.
chances for a successful pregnancy.
Uh.
YouTube Tim Morgan. Backdrop. YouTube.
There.
Jill talks about how the chances for a successful
Really?
pregnancy. YouTube Tim Morgan. Video progress backdrop.
There. Anything else you want to say about it?
Well, I'm not sure if there's anything else
Okay.
I want to say about my background or not.